Welcome to my messy desk. So today I just want to talk about Zur the Enchanter and this enchantment called Astral Slide. So I was playing my friend. We busted out some of his old school stuff. So this was like Onslaught, Invasion, Urza Saga. And so he was playing an Astral Slide deck, and I was playing a... where is it? I was playing a Revelark deck with Ray of the Dawnbringer deck. So we both had kind of a reoccurring theme. So this is when Revelark leaves the battlefield. Return up to 2 target creatures cards with power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. I think it was Revelark. Might have been a different card. Anyways, and then Ray of Dawnbringer is bring back any card. So then I was bringing back Preacher, and then trying to steal some things. So every time I try to steal something, he would flash it by using Astral Slide. Whenever a player cycles a card, you may remove target creature from the game. If you do, return that creature to play under its owner's control at the end of turn. Well, he was playing a standard deck, so he had access to whatever color he wanted. So he used Eternal Witness. And Eternal Witness to go grab an Astral Slide or whatever cards that were in his graveyard that he needed. So I want to make a EDH deck, Zur the Enchanter Astral Slide deck. So these are my main cards here. So the main thing is we're going to be cycling some things. So the only cards right now with cycling in the deck, though, are Street Wraith, Ancient Excavations, Rakkus Right, and Decree of Pain, as of right now. So, well, okay, that's a lie. I also have the cycling lands, which we're going to open up my mail day. And then I'm going to put those in there as well. So the goal is, obviously, you get Zur Enchanter out as fast as possible. Boom. And then you're going to go find Astral Slide. But what is the purpose of cycling and flashing creatures unless you have something to do on the board? You're not just going to start cycling away, drawing cards, and just bring Zur the Enchanter back and forth because he doesn't do anything unless he attacks. So what we're going to be doing is, obviously, we have ETB trigger effects. So our first one is Trophy Mage. So when it enters the battlefield, we're going to search for artifacts, cards with converted mana, cost 3. So what can we do for 3 mana? Well, Mirage Mirror. What is Mirage Mirror going to do? It's going to copy our Astral Slide. Crucible of Worlds. So we can get our cycling cards back. Once you cycle them out, you can then put them onto the battlefield for your land per turn. And then, of course, oh wait, that just costs 4. So, was there anything else? I don't know if there's any other 3 drops. But that guarantees that we can get Mirage Mirror because we want to protect Astral Slide as much as possible. So there's that. What else do we have? We have some protection for ourselves. You have Mizzium Meddler. And this is Flash. When it enters the battlefield, you may change a target spell or ability to Mizzium Meddler. That means, which is great, because if Astral Slide is on the battlefield, right, and then someone targets this, destroy, I don't know, or whatever it is, or is targeting Zur, let's just say destroy creature, right? We're going to flash Mizzium Meddler in, right? Change that targets, and then we're going to cycle it out. So then we cycle something, Mizzium Meddler is going to go back leave until the end of the turn, right? So the spell's going to fizzle, and then at the end of the turn, this is going to come in. So you're going to save it. So that's the kind of interaction we're looking for. So that's a protection. We got Recruiter of the Guard, which is going to be looking for toughness 2 or less. This is kind of a placeholder. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Feldar Garden. All right, we're going to get to him later, but we can go into an infinite combo. Core Cartographer. This is a maybe. We're going to try it out. So every time it comes to the battlefield, we get to go look for planes. Cryptghast. Whenever you tap a swamp for mana, add black. So that's ramp. Then you get your Elite and Cloud Blazer. So this one, you gain 3 life and draw a card. And then Cloud Blazer for 5 mana, you gain 2 life and draw 2 cards. Then you got your Shriekmaw, Revelark, and Sun Titan. So Revelark and Sun Titan are going to help you get things back, while Shriekmaw is going to help you kill things. Now, Feldar Garden and a few other cards, they have these texts. When enters battlefield, you may exile another target permanent you control, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. Which, if you do that and then target the other one, which I don't actually remember where the other one is right now, then you go into an infinite loop. And you technically need, well, you do need some way to break that. So you probably are going to need a different target to, finally end that infinite loop. Or else they're just going to keep targeting themselves. Just go boop, 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 boop. So what can we do with ETB effects? Well, we can do a Johnny's Welcome. So whenever a creature enters battlefield you control, you gain 1 life. So we can start gaining life. Right? And then you can do, what's it? Where is it? Hold on. All right, I got to find it, but it's not this, but it's whenever it's 3 black, whenever an opponent, or whenever you gain life, an opponent loses that much life. So that's a combo. I have a copy, I just got to find it. Don't kill me. Don't kill me in the comments. So I got some cards that I'm going to test out. Like Inheritance. It's draw a card. Use this ability only a creature is put in the graveyard from play, and only once for each creature put in the graveyard. So I'm going to try a few of these cards out. We're going to, especially a Johnny's Welcome and Dread Horde. So at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and amass 1. Whenever a zombie token you control with power of 6 or greater attacks, it gains lifelink until end of turn. So I haven't decided to put Ashnod's Altar in, but you can obviously do that just to gain 2 mana, right? So each time. So you can just gain 2 mana and you're gaining a life. And then you're sacking something. So we also got Ghostly Prison to protect ourselves, Karmic Justice, Shade's Form. You can buff a creature, and then when it's put into a graveyard, return that creature to play under your control. Necropotence, so you can draw your library. And that's another reason why we have a Johnny's Welcome. So those are my enchantments. Now we get into kind of protecting yourself a little bit. You got Faith's Reward, which returns to the battlefield all permanent cards in your graveyard that were put there from battlefield this turn. Counterspell, Tyrant Scorn, D-Spark, Swords of Plowshare, and then you got your 2 tutors, Merchant Scroll and Demonic Tutor. We also got these that I'll put in. Mystical Tutor, Cyclonic Rift, Mana Drain, Disallow, Flush of Storm. My Blue Grape hates those, so yeah, whatever. And then what we're going to do is we're going to test out cumulative or ancestral knowledge, which is cumulative upkeep 1. When ancestral knowledge comes into play, look at the top 10 cards of your library, then remove any number of them from the game and put the rest back on the top of your library in any order. If it leaves play, shuffle your library. I've never used this. I'm going to. We're going to find out how that works. Or, well, just if it works well. We have 1 board wipe, Supreme Verdict. And then we have something I haven't decided on. So Iskron Scepter, and I haven't decided if I want to use these mirrors or just use the signets. And I don't know. But I can, well, anyways, that new creature from Modern Horizons will let you search for 2 casting costs. So this is what you can search for. Obviously signets, but I don't know if I want to put the mirrors in instead of the signets just to have some creatures to chump block early. And then obviously Iskron Scepter when you can imprint things. Lastly, we actually got Trinket Mage and some secret tech. It's not really tech, it's more of, it's just a 1-drop mana. So if you need some mana fixing and a little card draw. These are just kind of fun little eggs, and I put them in some 2-color decks because you drop the egg down and then you pay 2, sacrifice it, add a white and blue, and then draw a card. So it's I was looking for things. I might take it out, I'm not sure, but it replaces itself, and you can search for it. Obviously search for Soul Ring. So there's that. Now for other cycling cards, we got all sorts of cycling cards for days. So I'm just basically going through the cycling cards, figuring out which ones we want. Oops, sorry. And which ones we don't. Which comes to bomb, 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 bomb. Yeah, here we go. 1 second. All right, what we're getting into for why I was making this video was just my mail came in from Flipside Gaming. So we actually got a lot of decks there, or cards, geez, decks. This is a cool new little container, never seen before. So if you're still watching, thanks for watching. If you have a Zur Enchanter deck, I know a lot of them can be super oppressive. I'm just kind of really going for Value Town. Okay, hold on here. All right, that was really just, I've never seen a little deck case like this. So interesting. So we're just getting our okay, so Fluctuator, another 2-cost mana, or 2-cost artifact. Cycling costs up to 2 less. That way you can cycle your cards for free. Value. So then we got a bunch of cycling stuff. Plain cycling. Return target creature card with, cycling. Astral Drift. Whenever you cycle Astral Drift or another card while Astral Drift is on the... Oh, wait. Hold on. Is that the same thing? Astral Slide. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Weird. Look at that. So there you go. This one actually has cycling on it. Flavor Win. So I don't know why I bought a few of those, but okay. I bought more than a few. For some reason I couldn't find those. If a card with cycling would be put into your graveyard from anywhere and it wasn't cycled, exile instead, because you may cast non-land cards with cycling from your graveyard. Great. So more cycling. Blast Landscape. Architects of Will. So here we go. Return up to 2 cards with cycling from your graveyard. Cycling with E-Bomb. New Perspectives. As long as you have 7 or more cards in hand, you may pay 0 rather than pay cycling costs. So we're just cycling away. Irrigated farmlands. We're just buying things with cycling. So as you can see, Anachroma's Vengeance. There we go. So if you have any ideas, let me know. If you think I can improve something, let me know. Other than that, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great weekend. And summer's halfway over pretty much. Ugh, gross. All right, well, goodbye, friends.